Saturday marks 2 months since the murder of George Floyd, and since then the nation has embarked on a journey towards change.
From police reform to ongoing conversations about statues honoring Confederates and other figures with controversial histories around the country. Uba Lee joins us in our studio now, looking into the steps being taken here in Minnesota. Uba.
Yeah, good evening, Tom and Kaylin. It's a debate about overthinking which historical figures should have monuments and which ones should be simply kept just in the history books.
We're having conversations in this state and in this country that, frankly, we haven't had before.
Conversations about public monuments to people with controversial histories. The U.S. House voted earlier this week to remove Confederate statues from public view. All but one of Minnesota's representatives voted for that measure, the lone no vote, Jim Hagedorn, who represents the 1st Congressional District. He explained his vote in a statement, quote, "Each of the 50 states is permitted to place 2 statues in the U.S. Capitol. Empowering the federal government to infringe upon that ability is a violation of the state's rights and represents federal overreach." On June 10th, protesters toppled the Christopher Columbus statue in St. Paul, prompting the conversation here.
The State House and the Capitol grounds exist for the people of Minnesota. It is their house.
That's part of the reasoning behind the creation of 2 new advisory boards.
The intent of this engagement is to bring voices forward who may not have participated in the past before.
Participating in the conversation about which historical figures should be honored on Capitol grounds.
Until this board has been able to hear from the task forces about how to develop an internal policy and to fully engage with the public, we will not make decisions about the future of the Columbus statue or other works on the Capitol grounds.
Minnesota statues at the U.S. Capitol honor educator Maria Sanford and Henry Maurer Rice, who advocated for Minnesota's statehood. Reporting live in the studio tonight, Uba Ali, KTTC News.